while most people are focused on, what it's going to take to increase your income, I want you to take that a step further. Yes, I want you to increase your income, but I also want you to be able to keep the same spending you're doing now or multiply the income. But either way, I want your income outpacing your expenses. I want you to have more assets than you have liabilities. Hey, 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 what is up, everyone? You guys, it is 2025. Unreal. Here we go. Here we go. Whether you like it or not, it is 2025, first episode of 2025, number 28 episode. I'm excited for this year. I'm excited for the things to come for 2025. I'm excited for this podcast, the people that we're going to have, the growth that we're going to have together. And I thought what I would do today is discuss with you exactly some of the exercises I do at the beginning of the year, and I think you should as well. Now, the title of this podcast is Net Worth is More Important Than Rank Advancing. And the reason I selected that title is because most people in network marketing are hyper focused on rank advancing. It's rank advance, rank advance, rank advance, sell, 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 more volume, more volume, more volume, rank advance, rank advance. And I get that. And it's important to rank advance. It is important to increase your sales volumes. But for each one of you, the most important thing each year is not you rank advancing. It is not you increasing your sales volume. It's you increasing your net worth. Because if you get to the top of your company and you're the highest paid consultant, rep, distributor, whatever you want to call it, at the top of your company, and you ratchet up your lifestyle or you get sloppy with the money and your expenses keep up with the income and the increase. In other words, your income increases, but your expenses increase. At the end of the year, are you better off for rank advancing? If you make $1 million and you spend $1 million, was it worth all the work? Was it worth the effort? Probably not. And I'm going to tell you guys, to rank advance, they always say next level, next devil. And there is a lot of truth to that, guys. There is a lot of truth to you taking the next step, which is we all want to do this year. We all want to take the next step. Well, I can promise you there's going to be obstacles. There's rarely is there a situation where you can move forward in life where there's no obstacles in front of you. I mean, that's the whole thing. The bigger the obstacle, the bigger the income, the bigger the outcome, the bigger the reward. So I want you guys, at least at the beginning of the year, to go sit down. And if you have a significant other, a partner, husband, wife, whatever it is, sit down at least once a year. The beginning of the year is a good time of the year to do it, and establish what your net worth is, and then establish what you want it to be in 2026. Okay, a year from now. So while most people are focused on, what it's going to take to increase your income, I want you to take that a step further. Yes, I want you to increase your income, but I also want you to be able to keep the same spending you're doing now or multiply the income. But either way, I want your income outpacing your expenses. I want you to have more assets than you have liabilities. So this podcast, again, right? The title of this podcast is The Freedom Factory. You are never going to get freedom unless you can increase your net worth, because obviously you're here to you're still on that path, still on that journey, right? You're not going to get to the finish line, the freedom line, without being able to track it. You're going to have to track it. And a lot of people are like, I just don't want to know. We got too many bills. We got too many expenses. I don't want to know what my net worth is because I'm afraid to know. Oh, that's silly. It's really, it's not even logical, because closing your mind, or as they say, put your head in the sand, is not going to make the problem go away. And it's definitely not going to solve the problem. Okay. So, how do you determine net worth? Net worth is a very simple thing to figure out. It's just really addition and subtraction. Okay. So, let's start with the addition. All of the things that provide you income. Okay, net worth is made up of your bank accounts, your checking accounts, your retirement accounts, maybe some of your possessions like jewelry, fine art, things like this. Your automobiles, unless they are making you money, are not an asset, because there's usually a loan attached to the car, which means the car costs you money. I mean, the definition of an asset is something that makes you money, right? And so most people's cars are not making them money. Now, if you've got a collector's item, you got an antique car, and every year it goes up in value, yes, that's an asset. So it's up to you to determine what your assets are and what your liabilities are. But that is a real simple way to define assets and liabilities. Is, does it make money for you each year, or does it cost you money? Okay, if it costs you money, that's a liability, right? Your home, right? A lot of people will say your home is not an asset, and I'm going to let you determine, because in some years your home is an asset, meaning your home value goes up. But there's some years where your home value goes down. So in my opinion, you should classify your home either as a asset or as a liability, depending on what happened to your home over the last year. And if you don't know, it's not perfect, but go on Zillow. Go on Zillow.com, look, plug in your address, and it will tell you if your house has gone up over the last year. And if you've documented it year after year, it's even easier. You don't have to rely on Zillow. You just go in and compare to your numbers from last year, right? But if your home went up in value and you didn't take out another mortgage, in other words, you're paying the mortgage down, that means that there is more value there than there was before. So if you sold your home, there's more for you to keep. Okay. Now, again, remember, if you go out and take a second mortgage, that's a liability. If your house goes down in value, that's a liability. And we need to make sure that we're making this net worth worksheet as accurate as we possibly can. All right. So anything that's bringing money in is an asset. Anything that's costing you is a liability. So what are some liabilities that are out there? Well, I kind of touched on it. Your mortgage is a liability. Your car loans are liabilities. You've got bills, your lifestyle, all of the money going out, right? And an easy thing to do, guys, if you guys are not aware, okay, I'm gonna give you a little insight here. If you're not aware, and for those of you that are watching this on YouTube, I'm holding it up. We created a planner for our team this year for 2025. And the first few pages is goal setting for 2025. But within the first 6, 7 pages, we've got a net worth worksheet that just walks you through assets and liabilities. And at the very end, you just subtract your liabilities from your asset, and that gives you the net worth, your net worth. Now, this planner is easy for you to get your hands on. We've got a link that will drop in the show notes here where you can download this PDF. It's less than $8 or $9. Okay. For you to download this, and you can print it out, the whole thing, if you want. Go get it bound, go punch some 3 holes in it, put it in a binder. You can print it out month by month, do whatever you want. But I suggest you guys getting this on paper. All right. There's something about putting pencil or pen to paper that just makes it a little bit more sticky, a little bit more intentional than when things are scattered out throughout a phone. right? So if this planner is for you, fantastic. I think this planner is just like amazing. It's a fantastic planner for a network marketer or anyone, but for network marketing, to me, it's the best planner on the market. And for $8, it's a no brainer, right? Download it and tell your people about it. So, um, my goal for you guys is simple. My goal is that not only do I help you make money, but I want you guys to multiply it. Right. And that's why this exercise is so, so important. I've said this before. Most people, and I was guilty of this, most people get so focused in network marketing about the rank advancements and the trips and the recognition and all those things that they get off track for what's really important. Network marketing, your income from network marketing is not the answer for your financial health. It's part of the answer. It's a vehicle. It's a way to get you from point A to point B, but it is not 100% the only thing you should be focused on. You should also be keeping your eye on the other parts of your life, the financial part of your life, so that your income from network marketing can multiply your income overall, right? So what does that look like? Well, most people are just always thinking, if I can just make six figures a year, if I can make 200,000 a year or 500 or a million, whatever that number is, all my problems will go away. No, that's not true. That is not true. Most people don't even know this, but as you make more money, the government requires you pay more and more taxes. You get into larger tax brackets. So, a part of increasing your net worth is also understanding tax law and or hiring someone that can help you understand tax law, getting a strategist involved. Um, in fact, you're going to be hearing from my strategist a couple times this year on this very podcast. I'm looking forward to you guys getting to know him and maybe even doing some Q&As for some of you. I've got some big plans for 2025. I've got some really big plans for the Freedom Factory. You're going to be hearing about these coming soon because, again, my focus is moving your family forward. My focus is giving you freedom of choice. And I know we can do that with the power of network marketing and the leverage that network marketing gives you, and combining that with being smart with your money and multiplying it. So we don't want to go 1 + 1 + 1. We want to go like 1 times 2 times 2 times 2, like 2, 4, right? 8, 16, 32. We want to multiply your income. And we're going to do that by not only making money, then helping you with how you invest your money, how you spend your money. It all starts though with this exercise of net worth. It will also do this, guys. For all of you that are ready to take that next step in your business, you are going to have business conversations with people, life conversations with people. I used to tell people when they would push away from me a little bit I would be inviting them to our opportunity to network marketing. And I could tell that they really were kind of like pushing away a little bit. I'd say, hey, I can tell you're not feeling this conversation. It sounds like you got a story somewhere, and I'd love to hear that story. But can we for a moment just put this information aside that I've put in front of you, and can we have an adult conversation? Can we have like a big boy conversation? And they would kind of look at me strange, and I would say, "Can we?" And they'd say, "Sure." And that's when I would ask them if they know their retirement number, the formula. And most people don't. And so that conversation I was able to have with people because I knew my net worth. That's why I want you guys to know your net worth, because once you know where you stand, it puts you on another level with people. You guys, I don't know the statistic, but I bet it's more than half. And I bet it may be 75, 80% of people who do not know their net worth. Now they may guess at it, but they don't know. And I bet you it's less than 5% of people that actually know, like within a few $1,000s, what their net worth is. If you're able to do this, it gives you posture. It puts you in a position of authority in conversation. And that's what gets people to listen to you. People are not going to listen to you if they don't feel like you come from an experienced state. You being able to have these conversations about assets and liabilities and different type retirement vehicles or stocks versus options, and even some of the stuff around the cryptocurrency world, if that's your thing. All right. Like, I just think in today's age, not knowing anything about stocks or options or crypto or investment vehicles, um, it screams to people that you're just along for the ride instead of like flying the plane. Like the saying is, do not be the co-pilot on your flight in life. Don't be that person. Like don't give the steering wheel to your life to someone else. Like you got to pilot this thing. And so if you know your net worth, if you'll do these exercises, it just allows you to have a much more influential conversation with people when you're sitting down with them. It makes them sit back and go, whoa, okay. Like these guys, this is not just about me signing up in their thing. This is not just about me, quote unquote, helping them out. This is about like maybe what this person has can help me move forward. Maybe what this person has can help me get where they are at. Maybe they understand something I don't know. That's why I want you guys to do this. You are never going to get the freedom you want by just selling your products and services. Never. It's never going to happen. You're going to have to give some attention to your net worth, understanding it, and not once you understand it, then you have to execute on it. Now we have to go do it. Now we have to increase our net worth. And that's my plan for you guys in 2025. You stick with me over the next 52 weeks. And if you will do the things I tell you to do, I'm most certain I will increase your net worth over the next 52 weeks because that's what I'm focused on. And that's my plan. Now, this every year, well, I don't know what the future holds. I mean, the stock market could collapse, cryptocurrency could go to zero, a hurricane could blow my house away. Like there could be like some massive incidents in 2025 to my personal net worth. But I have taken a lot of measures to insulate myself. And I don't think that's what's going to happen. In fact, I think I'm setting up for the biggest year ever from my family. And that's what I want for you. I want you guys to have the best financial year ever in 2025. I've given you a little bit of some snippets of how you might go about that. But number one, guys, sit down this week, sit down tonight and figure out your net worth. If you don't know how, go download the planner. It's $8. Or if you don't want to do that, just go to Google, go to ChatGPT, find a net worth worksheet, have at it. But come up with that number, and then let's start working on increasing it through 2025. So you guys have a great week. I can't believe we're already 2025, first one in for the week, for the month, and for the year. So we'll see what happens this year. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for the Freedom Factory, the plans that are coming. So we'll see you guys next week.